So we're back again with another Warzone 2 tips and tricks video in this little series where I aim to show you how to get better at Warzone 2 in the quickest and most efficient way possible. And today I have some small tips that are going to make a huge difference to the way you play this game. Who said that small things couldn't make a big difference? But with that out of the way, let's get on to these tips. Now the first thing that I want to talk about is the Gulag. The Gulag can be a godsend in any game whereby you are given a second chance to live at the game. In classic BRs you do not have this option, and as a result, if you die, you are dead unless someone buys you back. However, in Warzone 2, we have the Gulag. Now, obviously, the Gulag has changed dramatically since Warzone 1, and as a result, there are different ways and different strategies that you can employ to absolutely decimate anyone that you come across in the Gulag. Now, the first tip I want to give you isn't actually about winning the Gulag, but what you should be doing whilst you're in there. Most times when you enter the Gulag, you'll notice that there is a number of different things on the ground that you can loot. And the nice thing is, whatever you finish the Gulag with, when you end up winning, you actually get to take and keep into the rest of the match. This is extremely useful because you'll be able to take any grenades, stuns, and the weapon you have, but also you'll notice on the floor you'll be able to find armor satchels. Pick up these armor satchels, and not only can you add an extra plate to you whilst you're in the Gulag, but also you'll be able to take that back into the game with you, giving you a massive advantage when you land. So all you'll have to do is find a gun and you'll be good to go. Now the next thing I want to talk about when you're in the Gulag is a massive advantage you can give yourself by not playing how everyone else plays. Normally, if you start on one side or the other, you'll always get one of the people on your team rushing up the stairs, and then they'll get into an awkward gunfight in that top center area. I'm going to tell you not to do this. Avoid this strategy like the plague, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to get spammed by grenades and you'll have your armor stripped straight away. Instead, either side, there are these incredible head glitches in the Gulag, and these head glitches, because we're using pistols or shotguns, are so incredibly hard to take people off of. However, if you get onto these head glitches, you'll be able to mount up and quickly dispatch of the enemy team. I died loads of times in the Gulag just by trying to rush people like I would have done in Warzone 1. However, the best play 9 times out of 10 is going to be to hold these head glitches and then pick these people off with ease, whilst they will hardly be able to get any shots off on you at all. Moving on, I want to give you a tip that has helped me incredibly, and that's to do with changing the color of your ping. The standard for this in Warzone 2 is just a flat white, which is so incredibly hard to see in the heat of a battle. The amount of times one of my friends or my teammates has pinged something and I haven't been able to see exactly where they're pinging, and it has got me killed because I have not seen the enemy there while I can't count them. However, if you go into your settings and you type in color customization in the search bar, then go down to it and you'll be able to change your filter to filter 1, color filter target to both, color world intensity to 85, and interface color intensity to 100. Now what these will do is they'll actually make the game pop a little bit more, and they'll give the game a more vibrant color. This is similar to what streamers might use with the Nvidia filters that you would have seen in Warzone 1. However, anyone can do this even if you're on console. And then when you go down to the interface element colors, change the neutral to a bright pink. This means that any ping that your teammates give you are going to show up bright pink, meaning it is literally impossible to miss it. I've only just changed this and I can already tell that this is making such a big difference in my communication and the way that I'm able to spot enemies and other people's pings. So stop what you're doing right now and do this straight away. Now the next thing I want to talk about is that you can actually carry 3 weapons. If you have a medium backpack or bigger, you'll be able to carry like an AR, an SMG, and a sniper rifle. All you have to do is stow that 3rd weapon and you'll be able to switch between them. And this is easy as pressing down and then pressing X or square depending on what platform you're working on. I'm not sure what the keybinds are for PC, but I'm sure it's just as easy. And this basically allows you to have a gun for every situation. However, one thing that I've found really useful is actually stowing a combat knife. For those of you who don't know, wielding the combat knife will allow you to traverse the map extremely quickly. And if you have this stowed in your backpack, it only takes up 1 slot and you'll be able to swap to it when you're getting chased by the gas or you need to travel across a large open plain. This has got me out of a jam so many times because it means that you can afford to stay in the gas or stay on the edge of the gas a little bit longer and get some seriously good plays whilst not having to worry about getting swallowed up by the gas as it follows you in. It also gives you a chance to keep your AR out for like any main engagements, a fennec or something in your back pocket for those close quarters engagements, and a sniper rifle for when you need to reach out that little bit further. But anyway, that's it for these quick Warzone 2 tips and tricks today. I really hope that some of you found some of these useful. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently engaged in a ridiculous slap bet with my brother-in-law, whereby he is going to slap me hard in the face if I do not hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you have it in your heart to take that extra half a millisecond it takes to smash that subscribe button, me and my face will be eternally grateful. And for those of you who have watched me for a while, you'll know that I love to see you sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Would you rather have your bollocks dangling from your neck like a turkey, or have a nose directly above your arsehole? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joel. Peace.